Hi, this is day 5 of my magical musical Yule calendar. Seasonal sounds in the colder months always include a crackling fire for me. I even put a digital fire on my TV when I'm feeling festive. Oh wait, one change. Did you know that you can create all kinds of sound effects on the flute? I mean, sure, you can get crackling fire sounds for free anywhere, but how fun would it be if you're playing live to do it on your flute right there? I've worked with a number of percussionists, and they are really my favorite people to get inventive with because they are obsessed with sound. They are so creative in coming up with ways to make sound and using anything to make those sounds, from tin cans to tree nuts to crinkling aluminum foil. I've been inspired by my percussion friends to come up with sound effects to add to my own improvised music. And crackling fire seemed like the perfect sound to start with for the Yule calendar. So for crackling fire sounds, I like to use key clicking. I'm going to clip on my microphone. See if this works. So just clicking your keys, random ways. I don't know if that's working. That was the C concert flute. The alto flute also gives a good crackling sound with a different timbre. So this is the big guy. The big keys make a more resonant sound, and because the keys are bigger, they make a bit more crackling, cackling sound. A little deeper. If you go lower, how do I do this? Okay, right. Get lower sounds. And for fun, let's try the piccolo, see if it gives us anything interesting to add to our fire. Itty bitty keys, not quite as resonant. Maybe a little bit of underbrush. It's good to layer all these sounds to get a really effective crackle fire in your mix. You can do this yourself with any instrument that you have if you're a wind player, or maybe experiment if you play something else and see if you can get a crackling fire sound. It's pretty effective if you do multiple layers. You can use simple tools that you've got on your phone, maybe GarageBand or BandLab, I think, for Android. The trick, especially if you have any kind of discipline training at all, is to not be even, and that's harder than you think. If it's even, it starts to sound like that sounds like a gallop. It starts to sound more like a human involved instrument rather than random crackling fire. Experiment with each of the keys to see what kind of sound comes up. It doesn't have to be crazy random. You can actually be very intentional about each of these. Today's gift is a sound file of my crackling fire flute track. It's made with multiple layers, has no extra effects, so it's nice and clean, and you can add it to your sound toolbox. You can also get a PDF of instructions on how to sample your own sound.